With 3 Le Mans 24-hour victories and 3 World Endurance Championship titles, the Porsche 919 prototype won a place in the hearts of race fans the world over. The Weissach racer was retired in 2017, but has gone into action one last time in a farewell tour of the world's best circuits. In June, the car arrived at the world-famous Nürburgring Nordschleife, its aim to take on the infamous Green Hell Lap record.
Well, we're here at the famous Nürburgring Nordschleife, and today I'm going to drive this beautiful Porsche 919 Evo. The intention is to showcase the technology and to show it's possible with this kind of car to drive on the most beautiful track in the world, and to showcase that this car can be driven properly on this track.
Stefan Bellof's record lap of 6 minutes 11.13 seconds was set in the iconic Porsche 956C and remained uncontested for 35 years. Porsche's engineering prowess is evident in both cars, but free of its WEC restrictions, the 919 Evo was more than ready to take it on.
The 919 Evo is obviously quite a bit different compared to the 919 Hybrid we were racing last year. The bodywork is quite a bit different, in order to create the aero numbers that we need in order to break that records. We have active aerodynamics installed now. Torque vectoring is installed in the car. There's no limitations in terms of fuel flow for the engine, no limitation in terms of torque or power for the electric motor. Hopefully it's enough to beat the record.
The record, to be honest, is kind of sacred and mythical because it was done in a race weekend format. The target of this project was to demonstrate performance abilities of an LMP1 car gone wild. Porsche's history at the Nordschleife was the perfect place to demonstrate the performance potential.
With 50% more aerodynamic downforce and 1,160 horsepower now at his disposal, 2-time Le Mans winner Timo Bernhard was getting to grips with the green hell, building speed and lap times.
We had a test here 4 weeks ago. We got a lot of information, and for me it was very important to get a lot of reference points because it's a very long lap and you don't want to be carried away with this kind of speed. The car feels nice with this lot of downforce, so you feel comfortable. But then you have other places on track where it's bumpy and where you have to adapt your driving style and you have to drive maybe a little bit different than you want. But this car requires it because it's not a car which was made in the first place for the Nordschleife. It was very exciting to drive here.
With his third run, the German ace lapped the 20.8-kilometer track in 5 minutes 19.546 seconds, smashing the record by an astounding 51.8 seconds.
I feel a bit exhausted, but I feel happy at the same time. We wanted to take it out of his normal environment and to put it on a place where nobody basically drove with these kind of cars for more than 30 years. We're very conscious about making sure the Bellof family were aware of what we were trying to do here, and that it was a tribute rather than trying to better that benchmark set in 1983.
In tribute to Bellof's achievement, Porsche had pushed the boundaries of man and machine to the limit once again on the scariest track in the world. For Bernhard, it was the icing on the cake for a very special racing car.
This bond that we have with the whole team, if you look from the last years that we had, same people that we won Le Mans with, we won the World Championship with a couple of times. They made it possible in the end, that we're able to run today with this kind of car in this environment.